Hi conscious Scorpio, welcome to my channel on Oracle and Spirituality. Here is your reading for the next 15 days. So we're going to figure out what's going to happen for you in your life or in a specific tiny area of your life in the 2 weeks ahead. So stay tuned. Check out the description below because there is everything you need to know about this reading. And if you don't know me, my name is Gael. I am a life guide and a spiritual teacher, and I help meaning seekers navigate a more conscious life toward greater happiness. If you want to stay tuned for the evolution of your energies, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell button for the notifications. And with no further ado, let's start with your cards. I'm using the French deck, the Oracle Belline. Your cards are support, union, trading, the fame, cloister, and finally, the gracefulness or the grace. So, at the moment, Scorpio, there are a lot of communications, discussions, and conversations, as well as transactions going on. Those elements are the center of this reading, if this reading is for you. So check out where in your life you are having lots of transactions going on, financial, energetic, communicative transactions or vocal transactions. Okay, so sorry, I'm just mixing my words up. So check out where in your life you're having a lot of conversations, discussions, collaborations, ideas, exchanges of ideas, exchanges of energy, like money or other fluids. And where, in regard to those elements, you are seen as the protector, the support for others, the strong person, the leader, the person who decides, who has the power to decide and make lives shift or make some impact on other people's lives or on the other persons you're interacting with with those exchanges and conversations. So you are embodying this patriarchal energy, this parent energy as well, this authority people go to get advice, help, support. So you can literally be a parent if the person or the people involved are your children, for instance, but you can be an authority of other sorts. You can just be the person who needs to decide right now about something because that's your turn, or just because you are embodying this energy right now, or that's how you come across as, and that's how you feel as well. You sense and feel that you are the go-to person. The person who knows, the person who has the power, the person who support others and help them out, and has willpower. Someone who takes decisions. That's how you perceive yourself, and that's how people perceive you as well in regard to this situation, those communications, those exchanges. So probably you're communicating and having discussions with someone, and they are asking you help or advice, for an example. See the type of thing? So on the other, so you're very conscious about that energy because you are embodying consciously. This is your conscious self. You are identified to it, at least in this situation, this very situation, for this period of time. and if this reading is for you, so take what resonates and leaves the rest. If something doesn't resonate, it means it's for someone else. Now, in the discussion or the exchanges or the transaction, at the other end of those transactions and communication, you have the Union card. It shows up in the position of your shadow energy, which means that you are not conscious of that energy within you, within yourself. You see it as external to you. Other people are like that. They are like that. The circumstances are like that, but you are not like that. At least that's what you think. You do not identify to this energy. And if it shows up in your life, it will show up as a real external person and circumstances that reflect back to you what you have inside of you. But of course, when it reflects back to you, it means that this is actually happening outside of you too. So you've got someone here or some people who are embodying that energy for you, and it means that they are wanting to collaborate, to reunite, or to unify, merge, go together, vibrate together, build together, commit. That's what they're wanting. That's where they're coming from. That the input they're bringing to the situation, into the conversation. The topic of the conversation may not be directly about commitment or about love and sexuality, but because they are embodying this energy, that's what they're willing, that's where they're coming from, that's what they vibrate. Of course, it will be showing up somewhere in the exchanges, in the transactions, in the conversation. So it can be for work, business, and things like that, but it can also be within romantic relationships. This person may be your partner, the person you love and who loves you. But it can be any type of collaboration, any type of association, of going together, working together on a common project that is dear to the heart. It is very ardent. There is a lot of passion. The sexual creative energy is turned on. So literally, this aspect is there, is present and influencing very positively the conversations. You are bringing some positive aspects to the conversation as well, because this is a very positive card that you're embodying, that you are consciously embodying. This is a support card. This is a leadership card. It's a very strong card. So obviously, it's very positive for the situation. But the person you're interacting with brings also something very positive to the table, to the conversation, to the transaction. Their input is very important and very positive, and to be taken in count. And first thing first, you need to realize that you've got that energy within yourself. It's not just outside of yourself that it exists. You've got it inside. And probably you see yourself as this leader or a strong figure or authority figure, and you think you don't want commitment, or that you do not need it, or that you don't have this strong sexual energy, or that you don't need to work together, you can work by yourself, or that you can do everything by yourself, or that you don't need anyone, that you don't need to merge with other people, you don't like merging with other people, maybe you may be even scared of merging with other people, you may be You may have some fear of intimacy, of commitment, you know, coupling may scare you. You may be very independent because this card is very independent while this one is not. So first thing first, recognize that you have that within yourself. And that is actually influencing the situation very positively. So this aspect of you is influencing the conversation. So this is the setting. And in the next few days, 4 days, you're gonna get something very positive. You've got the Fame card coming up, which tells me that your identity, your personality, your skills, values, competency, qualities, everything that makes you in that situation. So this leadership aspect, this strengths, this independence, and everything I described about your mindset and the way you are showing up in the reading, those aspects will be valued, recognized, put in the light. You'll have some congratulations, some wins. You'll feel very valued, recognized. Your skills will be valued and recognized, your qualities as well. You'll feel even stronger than you already are. You'll be put on a pedestal. You see, this is the Fame card. So this is all about being recognized, valued. It's all about the self-esteem, the solar plexus, self-esteem, pride. Not necessarily in a bad way. Pride, to me, it's not a bad word. You'll be proud of yourself. People will be proud of you, and they will put you on a pedestal. They will applaud your efforts. So maybe you'll win some transactions, financial transactions, business transactions, you know. You'll win some money or something, and your qualities in those negotiations will be valued and put on in front of, in the light, you know. You'll be the center of attention, and this person or those people will say that they love you, that they love how you are, they love your skills, they love your personal qualities, they love how independent you are, how strong you are, how decisive you are, how supportive you are, how stable you are. You'll be sort of glorified in some way. It's going to feel very positive. Your solar plexus will be turned on. A lot of compliments. Basically, you receive compliments. It will definitely feel really good to the ego, to the personality, to your identity. You'll feel loved because of what you've done and achieved, and because of who you are as well. And then you'll have some crash. We've got the Cloister card. What I mean by that is that it feels like you're having so much intensity going on, so many transactions, things happening, exchanges, conversations, going everywhere, like going here and there and here and there and over there and here and over there. See this client, see this person, or go back and forth to see your partner. You see? So many conversations on the phone, you'll talk for hours, and you know, this type of energy, very fast-moving energy, it's very highly stimulating, intellectually very stimulating. And also you'll get a lot of compliments, you'll be praised and valued and all that. So you'll go high. I mean, you'll reach some high frequencies, high levels of vibration and very positive vibration. And then, of course, you can't stay up there forever. So at some point, you have to go down to your cloud, you know. And when it happens, then you feel crushed, you know, you feel... You crash, basically, you feel down, a little bit depressed. Like, the higher you go up, the lower you crash, you know. So I think this is this type of dynamic. And also probably you'll have a lot of people around you, you know, here, especially because you have this card as well that you know, like the three cards tell me that you'll have a lot of people telling you things, interacting with you. Even if it's just one person, it will fill your space. And then maybe you'll then be alone by yourself. And then you'll feel the void. You'll feel alone, lonely, you know, the solitude, but in a very negative, like not very, but in a negative way. I mean, in a hard way, not the wanted solitude, you know, the beneficial solitude. It will be like you will feel alone, lonely, and separated. You will feel separated, that's the word. And especially because when you have a lot of exchanges and a lot of people around you and then nothing, you go for all to nothing, you know, and it shows you really strongly the difference between being with people and being alone. What it feels like. It's only because you've got the frame of reference, the framework, the frame, that you can realize how lonely you feel. Maybe because, as I said earlier, you think you're independent and then you don't need commitment, you don't need anyone, you like your me time. But then maybe you realize, actually, it's not fun to be by myself. This is not fun. It's not fun to be alone. It's not fun to be separated. It's not fun to do everything on my own, never needing anyone and being free. I don't feel free. I feel just separated and lonely. And maybe then you realize, oh, okay, I actually need this union energy. I need fusion, merging, uniting, unifying too. It was not just the other people. Me too, I do want that. And also, you may, for some of you, it depends on your situation, take it as it flies, but for some of you, you may start to wonder whether those compliments are what's the word for that? Deserved. Whether you deserve those compliments, whether you deserve to be put on a pedestal, whether you're so great. You may start to doubt yourself and think, am I that great? Am I that person that you're uploading? Am I that good? Do I deserve this fame and this glory? You may second guess yourself. You may start to doubt it's deserved. You may think, okay, I did sell well, but do I really deserve those compliments, or to be put on a pedestal, or maybe it doesn't feel right to you? And you'll be the one put on the pedestal because you are the one, both cards, they are Jupiterian cards, and yeah, so it's definitely you who will be put on the pedestal. So maybe then you'll start to doubt it, doubt that you deserve it. And what the oracle is saying is trust and do not worry. It's okay. This card, the Gracefulness card, is a very positive card. It's a Saturnian card though, and it goes together with the Cloister because they are both Saturnian cards. But the Cloister shows up a little bit more negative than the Grace card, because the Gracefulness is all about the universe has your back. Do not worry. This little depression or feeling down is temporary. It will pass. This too shall pass, and it may happening because you need to recognize this union card, this union energy within you, because we've got the 3 cards showing up like this. And what I realize is that the dove is looking at the union card and the flames are going toward the dove. So it's very subtle though. It's not something that you see straight away, but that's what showed up for me. I saw that. I got drawn to that. So those circumstances that are happening, this solitude, this loneliness, it's happening so that you can see with a lot of subtlety that you have the union energy within yourself, that you need fusion and merging. And once you do so, this card, the Gracefulness card, is gonna give you a lot of soothing inner peace, deep inner peace, liberation. Oh yeah, I didn't say that in the French reading, but I see now liberation, because here it's a cloister. It's like a prison. You're behind closed doors. And Gracefulness talks about liberation, so it makes sense now. You'll feel liberated because you are an independent person and you like to see yourself as independent, but you're not actually free. As much as you would like to see yourself as free, you're not free. And you think that the union energy that unifying, merging with someone else is gonna make you dependent and even less free, enslaved. But actually that's the opposite. Merging with someone else is gonna liberate you. The freedom you're looking for is with your shadow energy. And the universe is saying, trust. Trust is gonna be okay. These too shall pass. Just do your shadow work and you'll feel liberated, soothed. Because it's a very positive card. The grace. So, the gracefulness. So share with another Scorpio who may benefit this reading. Like, subscribe. It always feels good to me when you do so. And I'll see you in 2 weeks' time or right now in another of my videos. Make sure you check out your 3 main signs, which are Sun, Moon, and Rising, because they all talk about, they will all give you a fuller picture and more complete picture of your life and your situations. So have a beautiful day, Scorpio. Bye.